Welcome back to Epic Africa. If you followed our adventure from the very first episode of this season, you'll know that we spent a week in Hwange National Park before crossing into Zambia to spend a few nights at Victoria Falls before adventuring to the awesome Lotri Bay on Lake Kariba. But now, in episode 5, we're headed towards our final destination of the trip, Mandavu National Park.
Was another bit of a flippin' nightmare border. Like, coming out of Zambia didn't take too long, but it's a hack because the Interpol or the customs people want to come check the vehicle.
Interpol have to check chassis numbers and vehicles and trailers all over again.
So then you come outside, then you go back inside, and then now at the Zimbabwe border we have the temporary import permit already and we have a receipt and everything. Then they have this new system with e-visas, which we filled in initially to come into Pandamantenga, but it gives you 30 days. Then they first say you must fill in another one, but then it doesn't link to anything because we didn't have any Wi-Fi or anything, and their tablets weren't working. So we literally just used our reference on our other one, and it doesn't link to anything. So they just want you to fill the form out. I don't really know why. Then there was an issue with the temporary import permits, which we had already, where she wanted a reference number from an online system, which we didn't have, but we had the receipt that has the temporary import permit, and so anyway, we eventually through, and it's 12:30 now, and Jason's very reluctant to go and get the cucumber. Oh, there's a zebra on the side of the road.
There's more zebras.
More zebras?
Put these here so that you feel calmer.
Yeah, they're putting them here to improve our mood. But anyway, we're going to Mandavu now, so let's just be happy about it. If it takes us 4 hours to get there, at least we're going to be in Mandavu National Park. So yeah, we're going to stop for the cucumbers because everybody else is still busy at the border. We managed to get out first. And then we have to go to, I think it's called Morongora Zim Park's office, pay for park fees, check in, and then that's the last admin stop and we will be in Mana. Thank goodness.
The stop at Morongora Park's office is to obtain a vehicle permit, which you will show at the entrance gate in Mandavu National Park. You won't pay any park fees here or vehicle fees though. You'll show your permit at the security checkpoint, which is when you leave the tar and start hitting the dirt into Mandavu National Park. You'll pass the iconic Mandavu's baobab that sits in the middle of the dirt track and eventually reach a T-junction, where you'll meet another security checkpoint and turn left towards the Zambezi River or right towards the Chitaki Springs. It's a beautiful drive on the way in, and the roads are not too bad, albeit they are uneven and a bit corrugated, and as always, if you're towing a trailer, you might take a little bit longer to get there.
Is Juba. No one else I recognize, but we'll go by Juba. Here we go.
You can then officially check in at Nyamepi campsite, where you'll pay all your park and vehicle fees.
We are here. Gwaya camp. Amazing. Flip. Amazing. Love? Are you not grumpy anymore?
I'm not grumpy anymore. My grumpiness is gone now. Hey, what border? What border? Look at this. Magic.
What corrugations?
Magic.
We arrived at Gwaya campsite just in time to watch the sun set behind the Zambezi River and set up camp and our trap cameras to see what wildlife visited us that evening. We had an early night, excited to start exploring Mandavu National Park the next morning.
Right, we woken up here this morning at Gwaya camp in Mana Pools. What a treat. Check out this campsite. It's camped right here, right on the banks of Zambezi. Absolutely amazing. What a cool campsite. Couldn't ask for better. We got in at about 5 last night and just got set up. Had a hyena come right through the camp last night while we were sitting around the fire. So the experiences already have been good. Driving in here was just so special. The terrain, the trees, all the plains game that are around is just amazing. So I can't wait to get out. We're going to go for a little drive now to Long Pool, which is their like sort of main pool here, quite close to us. Got hippo in here in this part of the river. So yeah, really, really cool. Amazing. Got 10 days in this area. So really looking forward to some good sightings hopefully and just taking in the absolute magical place that is Mana Pools. So let's get out there. Oh, there was some honey badger in camp last night. I didn't see them, but you can see their spoor, and Brendan said that he saw them. So pretty cool. So let's get in the car and go for a little drive down to Long Pool.
The word Mana means 4 in the Shona language, so Mana Pools is named after the 4 pools left behind by the mighty Zambezi's former channels. The 4 pools are called Long Pool, Green Pool, Chisasiko Pool, and Chine Pool. The pools act as a vital water source in the dry season, which of course attracts an abundance of wildlife and predators, as Mana Pools is so well known for. The lush banks around the pools are rich with vegetation, like mahogany, fig and acacia trees, providing food and shelter for numerous bird and wildlife species. The elephants in Mana Pools have taken a particular liking to the apple ring acacia tree pods and the sausage tree pods and leaves, and are well known for having developed the unique behavior of standing on their hind legs to stretch up high and grab them off the top of the trees. When we arrived at Mana Pools, we thought we would have to find Boswell, the famous Mana Pools elephant, in order to see this circus trick in action, but we were pleasantly surprised when we saw another elephant doing it on our first drive. One of the most unique things about Mana Pools is the freedom to step out of your vehicle and explore on foot. Few places in Africa allow you to walk among the wild like this, and it really is an experience that brings you eye to eye with nature, a reminder that here, in the wild, you are just a guest in the animals' world.
Where? That's nice. Eh? Camera's following Jade. She wants to go to the toilet. So she can't go. Oh, there we go. It's lost you. No, it still got you. It still tried. But you ran out now. It's got you again. You can't get away from this thing. Check. And it knows it's you. It doesn't stop to me. Check, watch. Let's try. So funny because it won't track my face. It obviously knew it was you. Subject lost. There we go. Too funny. Alright, so we've come down to the famous Long Pool. But this morning we got treated to our first elephant, and that elephant went onto its hind legs and got some branches out of a tree. So super special. Super lucky to see that. Hippo's agreeing with that as well. So absolutely beautiful here. Got a fish eagle just behind us over there. Hey? Oh, and the kingfisher, yeah.
There's another one there.
Oh, so it's just amazing, eh? I'm sure there's crocs in here, so I don't want to go too close to the water's edge. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. What a magical place. I keep saying that, but it really is. I've only been here, well, for one night and one morning so far. And the sounds, you just have to keep quiet for a bit and listen to the sounds. It's amazing. Kingfisher there, you can probably see him. Looks like he's about to do a nice dive. I think that's a pied kingfisher, eh? Yep. Got my bird right for a change. Sure, beautiful. Bit overcast today, a little breeze, so I wouldn't say it's chilly, but it's definitely cooler, which is quite nice because the last couple of days that we've been camping, it's been pretty hot. Oh, beautiful here. I reckon we could bring our chairs and sit here and just watch, maybe a bit later. Oh, let me get to the camera and get a few shots for you. Sure.
Did you bring us any coffee?
I didn't bring us any coffee, no, sorry. I was trying to rush the family out this morning because they were dragging their feet. So no coffee. But we're not far from camp. Thumbs up, that's for sure. We found this dead baboon just outside of camp here. It's a bit nasty, but I don't know what killed it. Seems like it has some injury. It's a abdominal area there. But yeah, put the camera trap up here because I think it'll be, obviously there'll be some hyena coming around. No, it doesn't look too odd at all, but it's quite nasty. There's definitely some injury there, check.
Yeah. Like an elephant.
Maybe Eddie or something, I don't know. Anyway.
Not much to see, like farting.
No, there's not much here. Alright, so we're just going to leave the trap camera over there. It's on the tree behind us, facing that way. Yeah, I reckon the hyena will be through here this evening for sure. So let's see what footage we can get. We're just milling around camp, sorting things out, and Ellie's just pulled in here. Check this out. It's amazing, he's eating off this tree here. So cool. Hey Brendan, how's that? Magic.
Pretty freaking cool, man. Hippo's right there, croc right there.
He's gonna want to walk through here, eh?
Eddie right here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to move to our left a little bit, yeah?
Get some space.
Seems pretty relaxed, but we don't want to find out otherwise. Shh. Amazing.
Something from the
I
tree.
think he wants those branches, those nice fresh ones. Hey, check him try reach. So cool. Amazing. See how the kids are behaving now. We'll keep an alien tent in the camp the whole day and they'll be quiet. So cool. Let's try and get a little closer here. So these are pretty relaxed. What's that, you Brad?
Africa.
Oh, Africa. So cool, eh? Sorry, Wesley, what do you think of the elephant? Hey, Wes?
That's incredible.
Crazy, eh? So relaxed. He wants the freshers of the fresh out there, eh? Amazing, eh? I could reach out and touch it. Just give it one in the mouth there and get some more. Wait, you'll pull that whole branch down. Did he just fart?
Both ends, eh?
Oh, chippers.
Go for free flow.
We spent most of the rest of the day just relaxing in camp, and our friend the elephant hung around for a good couple of hours, even taking a swim in the river. We actually had quite an endless stream of elephants coming into the campsite, as well as impalas and hippos to keep us entertained for the rest of the day. It was just so amazing to watch these animals up close and experience nature so intimately. It's something I don't think any of us will ever forget. Oh, that looks yummy.
Who else wants? Kira doesn't want.
While we were fast asleep back in the safety of our campsite, our camera trap was capturing some interesting footage back at the dead baboon site. The first thing we captured was this hippo, who actually chases off a spotted hyena and begins munching on the dead baboon carcass himself. When we looked it up, we discovered that while hippos are primarily herbivores, they have been documented taking part in omnivorous behavior and even cannibalism. The only other wildlife we caught on our camera traps were the usual suspects, spotted hyenas and an African civet. But the last species that we captured was a really cool one for us, as we don't get to see it very often, and that was a side-striped jakkel. When we returned to the site in the morning, we were able to see them with our own eyes before retrieving the camera trap.
Right, we've just stopped for a coffee stop. Just normal plains game this morning. Still been beautiful and amazing. We tracked some line for a little bit, but didn't amount to anything. And then we chatted to one of the guards and he said no, there was 2 male line across the river, but it's a big place and it's a big river. So not exactly sure where, but we'll continue the search. But for now, coffee, some food for the kids, and breakfast. And the sun is out in full force today, so it's probably going to be nice and warm. This is just like a channel that's developed from the Zambezi, obviously in flood or something. And that floods all the way up to here. So it is flowing just there, and then just on that other side is the main river itself. It's quite far, I mean, from here to essentially Zambia, which is on the other side of the river. It's quite a distance. So let's get the coffee out, get that on the go, and then we will carry on our search, see what we can find. The others are driving around elsewhere in the park here, so it's nice. We've kind of spread out a bit. We've all got radios, and 3 of us out of the 4 have Starlinks, so we can communicate over WhatsApp or message or whatever, which is quite nice. So if someone sees something and they're quite far away, at least the radio is going to be out of range, but the Starlink will still work. So wonders of modern technology, eh? Thanks, Elon. I haven't heard anything, so I guess they haven't seen any cats as yet. But the wild dog or painted dog have been in the area as well, so we're hoping to catch a glimpse of them. But that's always a tricky one. They're always moving, and they're always moving fast. They cover a lot of ground. Oh, let's get the coffee on the go. We'll catch up just now. We've just heard some lion. I was trying to get this out quicker so you could hear them, but they're coming from that area there. So we'll try drive at that side. I don't know how far we can go, but yeah, definitely. And I can't obviously tell whether it's, you know, that side of this channel or on our side. But yeah, that it wasn't very far. So definitely head that way and just try and have a look, see what we can find.
Jason and I drove around a bit in search of the lions we could hear from our coffee stop. We were lucky enough to bump into the legendary Stretch Ferreira himself, and he invited us on a quick walk into the dry riverbed to look for 2 lioness and their cubs. He was so welcoming and friendly, and I couldn't resist leaving Jason and the kids behind to join him. Although we didn't manage to find them, the walk itself and his friendliness was really unforgettable. Marnapools continued to astound us with its beautiful sights and scenes. Unfortunately, we would arrive back at our campsite to some not so pleasant sights and scenes.
We've just come back to our campsite, but the baboons have completely ransacked the place. They've ripped open the canvas here on our lapa. Jason's put it back, but they ripped it down here in the corner, and they've been inside. They've probably cucked everywhere, pooped there. They found our kids' medicine thing. I actually don't even know where that was, to be honest. Ritsons, they look like they've gotten into the bathroom, like a little cupboard section there, taken all this stuff out. They've definitely bent our shower cubicle. They have pooped on the roof and the solar panels, and they've pulled a roof of the Lapa completely down, swinging inside or whatever it is that they've been doing. So we're going to unpack now and see how bad it is.
I haven't got inside anybody else's but ours. I don't know why. I mean, it's good for everybody else, that's cool. So I don't know why they ripped our door.
So, yeah.
It's so bad. Crazy.
Thanks, girls. Don't know what they've done there.
With the baboon mess tidied up and thankfully no poop inside the Lapa, it was definitely time for a drink.
It's very hot. We've run out of ice. And Jason won't put up the awning.
Didn't even offer me the ground sheet. I mean, didn't even offer me the
I'm busy doing the ice.
Didn't even offer me a drink here. Check, just leaves my glass there. Nothing.
I was moaning at him because he didn't put the awning up. Now
Always
it's
getting
so
moaned
hot.
at. Always getting moaned at.
And no ground sheet either.
Where'd my
I don't know what
things
happened
go?
to this 5-star establishment.
But I put fuel in the car, did that, you know. Got so many jobs.
Anyway, I forgot the tray, but I'm back. How are you going to park in the shade if there's a solar panel on the roof?
We've got enough time for like 7 days, don't worry. I made sure of that.
Oh, apparently I'm still not getting any awning. What did you use for this last time? A knife?
What for that?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
How did we
Fine,
like
knife.
hack it apart?
Great.
We used something.
How did I get this in there now?
Alright, it's like a big chunk at the moment. Let's try and get it out.
No, you just got
I like the shape of it. That's why I
Okay.
eat.
And then it just comes out of the silicone mold. We've shown this before in one of our other trips, but it is definitely one of our best gadgets. Especially when you're here, like we're here for 10 days. We're not going to be able to buy ice anywhere. And chips. We're not going to be able to buy any more chips either. Children are eating all the chips. You have one from there.
You should all of it.
No, I need the bag. You go.
I want to.
This is how we get our drinking water. Got 2 40-litre tanks there. And we've gone through, we filled up 25 litres
No, 40. We went through 40 litres.
in the first week.
Well, in. No, roughly 2 weeks we went through it. Yeah,
Well, it was after Hwange.
was it? Oh, okay.
So yeah, it wasn't very long at all. But there's 4 of us, obviously. So.
Yeah, but that's 20 litres, so it's a week. So we had 2 weeks left, so that's why I got 40. So that'll last us another 2 weeks. There we go.
Okay.
This needs to go right at the bottom, so it doesn't spill. I can get it right to the bottom. It's always a bit of a mission. Hey, boy.
I'll take a mac and cheese for the kids for dinner. Good old Woolies. Jason started transporting our booze in these. I think that they're for the like sanitary liquid for the toilets. Get them at the hardware, but they're plastic and you can measure your tot out of them. So they actually do travel pretty well. There you go, my handsome prince.
Yeah. Bare minimum, isn't it? You said bare minimum.
Prince treatment.
Yeah, I need a
Got the table.
table.
Why do your chairs not have like an arm, like a little table that...
Yours doesn't either.
Yeah, it needs a modification. Add it to the list.
It's a long list.
So I thought I'd show you guys around the Gwaya campsite here at Mandavu National Park. Yeah, it's an absolutely awesome site. I'm not sure if it's always on part of the Zambezi River like this, or you're so close to the river front. But we are literally right on it, and we've had hippos and elephant in camp every day. And yeah, it's a nice big site with lots of big beautiful trees. So we 4 vehicles and 4 trailers, and we fit on here very comfortably, and there's still actually plenty of space for more vehicles. So this campsite at the time of booking was 2024 we booked and paid. It was $200 a night for the campsite, and that $200 is for a maximum of 6 people. For additional people, so we got 8 adults essentially, it was $50 per person per night. That's on top of your park fees, on top of your vehicle and trailer fees. So yeah, it's not cheap. I think the most the most cost-effective way would be to stay with 6 adults, and you do pay for the kids for conservation fees. It's 0 to 6 is free, but ages 6 to 12 you do pay. 12 and up is considered an adult. So yeah, let's take a quick look around. Okay, so here's the pretty rundown but still effective little ablution block. It has a hand washing sink, tap that works, and yeah, toilet. Not a long drop toilet, flushing toilet. So that's been quite nice. And then just around the other side there is a cold water shower. At the moment we plugged in with the hose pipe to it, so if you always bring a long hose pipe with you, you can kind of hook up to the taps that are available, or we would probably have pulled water out the river if we needed to. This is the shower. It's pretty big. Someone's old crusty towel, not ours. And I'm sure you saw that the toilet came with a handy toilet brush that's probably been there for like 15 years. Kids have been given instructions definitely not to touch those. Right. You can see a big area, nice braai over there. I don't know if you can see in the background there, but those are apparently old staff houses. Elephant. Now a beautiful big trees here with shade.
There's an elephant.
Where?
At the back of...
Oh, yeah, that's far away.
Yeah, but it's still an elephant. She's being exactly cuckoos. No, guys, but still it's an elephant.
These kids just want to be famous. Alright, tell us about your bush larper.
Okay, so the bush larper is this one.
The Schneider's bush larper, yeah.
This one? Yeah.
What do you do in there?
Sleep. Shower.
Oh man, this one.
Yeah. Oh, we shower.
That's your shower, nice. Could your dad have parked any closer to the river? What do you think?
I actually shouted at him for that, and I said, I hope you don't roll down. So what my mom said one night, she said, don't wriggle too much, or that we're gonna end up in the river tomorrow morning. Guys, and this is what you do in the shower. So you get in, see? Mommy, you get in. Hello. You turn this on. Right. See? You grab the soap.
Right.
See? Open it. You wash yourself, and if you want to wash your hair, you get this, and you go, and then sometimes it farts.
Right.
Sometimes
Thank you for your service. So the Schneiders have like an OG Miss Creya here. Number 843. And Ritsons have a baobab. We obviously have a Miss Creya, a new one. I'm not sure all the reasons why we had to get a new one. Jason can probably explain.
Makes my life easier.
something about a roof and a mattress. And then the funnels have their this is a homemade guy, hey Brendan?
I'm homemade. Yeah, my parents made me.
No, your trailer.
Yeah. No, I bought off Timu, man.
Legit.
Number 1 of 3.
How can you buy a trailer of Timu?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
These
How can
keyboard
you
hands
buy
are
a
converted.
trailer of Timu?
But yeah, awesome campsite. Still no lions or anything, sadly.
Yes, that's it.
But we remain hopeful. We kind of know where they are now, because I was lucky enough to go on a very quick, maybe like 2-kilometer walk with Stretch Ferreira this morning. We saw him at one of the viewpoints by Nkupe camp, and there was lots of lion spoor that we were following, and he saw that we were kind of tracking the lions, and he said, why don't you come for a walk? Then he saw we had kids. He was like, no, the kids can't come. But then Jason very kindly offered to let me go. So we walked in the riverbed to try and find, apparently it's 4 females and 5 little cubs. But yeah, I don't think we actually went far enough to find them. They're like deep in there. But yeah, I definitely want to go and do a bushwalk next. That's bucket list stuff. One this side on the Zambezi and one in Chitaki Springs. And his group also saw 2 male lions this morning who are following those females on foot. So that would be amazing. Were you okay with me going on a bushwalk?
I didn't know that you went.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. When did you go to bushwalk? When did you go
This morning.
I've got a gun.
Yeah, I'm not
shoot the
sure.
monkeys.
Not the lion to protect us on a bushwalk.
Yeah.
I don't know if this one would work, eh?
It's an assault gun, so if you just shoot it up in the air, probably you'll scare it.
What exactly is this weapon?
For the monkeys.
It's not actually.
It's a gun.
It's called fly assault or something.
It's for a fly.
It's for flies.
Yeah.
A bug assault. Bug assault.
Assault gun for flies. But we're using it for monkeys. Mm-hmm. And we're troublemakers about it. So, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not. I am.
Are you a troublemaker?
Yes. Nikki's in our group.
I am looking for a place to put the camera trap. So I've got a little well-used pathway here. Goes towards camp. It's got lots of spoor on. Doesn't really look like any cat spoor, but it's so hard to tell because it's windy and then monkeys and baboons run on it all day. So I think I'm going to put it somewhere here. I just need to find a branch. I think we'll put it there. Just there. Should reach this area.
Chilled afternoon at camp. We opted not to go for a drive, just relax here by the river. Got a hippie, one hip coming up over there. This guy's been grazing here for quite a while now. Fish eagle on the tree, and over to there we just had a beautiful sunset. So good afternoon all around. Got a call from Brad. They went out for a drive. They found some wild dogs, so a little jealous of that, but that's how it goes. Hopefully we can share some of that footage with you shortly. I'm sure you would have taken his camera, so that's pretty cool. But it was at that den, or that pan, that we had chatted to the ranger about this morning. So hopefully we'll head that way tomorrow, and over the next couple of days we'll definitely come across the lion that are in the area and the wild dog. They got a bunch of pups, so very cool. And tonight, I'm not sure who's on duty tonight for food. It's not us, I know that much. Not Schneider's, must be Funnels. Funnels on duty tonight for food, so let's see what they're going to have. Kids are having a draw here, and we've just lit the fire. There we go. Everybody's enjoying themselves. Beautiful evening. So we'll likely catch up with you in the morning. Tomorrow we move to BBC camp, which is a little bit up the river here on the left, obviously, up the river on the left. We will probably pack this down tomorrow and then go for a bit of a drive. Don't really want to leave it open again with these flipping baboons that are around. They're just a law unto their own. I've still got a whole lot of feces to clean on the top there, so I'll do that tomorrow. I just thought I'd let it rather dry than trying to deal with it while it's fresh. But anyway, good day. So we'll catch up with you in the morning, and hopefully we get lucky with some lion tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping.
Our third and final evening in Gwaya campsite ended with a stunning sunset over the Zambezi and an elephant frolicking in the water. That wasn't the only visitor who came to say goodbye to us though, as the spotted hyena made his way through our camp.
Oh, morning. We had quite a nice night last night. Sun's coming up over here, as you can see. Looks amazing. We're just doing a pack up because we're actually moving from Gwaya, this camp, to BBC just up the drag, but we're packing up because of the baboon, so we can at least close everything down and not come back to a wreck thing. But last night the hyena took my step. I thought it was my toilet again. Check this thing. But he charred that thing. I don't think I'm putting that back together, eh?
No. Well, if you want to, there's a whole lot of pieces still in the bush there.
That thing's a goner.
What happened? Perfect.
Yeah.
What happened?
Lucker.
I need to.
No amount of super glue, duct tape, or any of those sort of things are going to fix that.
Lord.
Look at that.
I think, check that, just charred there. Jeepers. I thought it was a toilet seat again, but
Yeah.
kind of relieved it's not in a way. Anyway.
You don't want to share toilets.
No, we shared toilet seats last time at Ed.
There were actually...
Thanks, Ed.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's
There were
correct.
actually multiple hyenas last night. Eh? I sat up for about half an hour at one stage just watching.
I was
Flitting in and out.
just on my computer here, and the one was walking right towards like this, and I was like, Brad, I'm like, you always leave me out here. Now there's hyenas coming again.
One moved up on the fire here. I saw that one.
Yeah, that
We were
was the
trying
one
to warn-
who walked to me.
Yeah, he walked past our tent, and I was like, how do you warn this guy? I was just like flashing my light, hoping you'd see it. But luckily you did.
Yeah,
Because then I was right behind you, came from behind.
and then it was all over. I was like, that's when we called it. We were like, hey, it's time for go to bed.
Yeah. Let's lock it up.
Yes. I heard him crunching. It woke me up, obviously, and I was like,
Nothing you can do.
I was like, maybe I was going, maybe it's crunching my seats or something.
I shot my light.
Then I
from
saw
my
it here. I
side,
saw the seats, and I was like, I wonder what they're eating.
But he was like a younger guy. He was cheeky too, because when I shot my light,
Eh?
he put his head up, and like he had a big
Yeah,
black piece of his
exactly.
light like this, and I was like, damage is done.
Well, I need to get up here and take off this nice decoration they left me. Check at this. Oh man.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've got to try to get that off now.
Baboon Borsha.
Baboon Porsche, yeah.
Hey.
Bloody baboons.
Bang.
Yeah. I mean, try to get it off.
3 incredible nights spent at Gwaya campsite had come to an end, but we still had 4 more nights to look forward to at BBC camp just down the road, and that's where we're headed to in our next episode. So if you're enjoying this series, you know what to do. We really appreciate your support, and you can stay tuned because in the next few episodes you'll come with us to see the first lions of our time in Monopools, but not the last, as well as some awesome wild dog experiences, and even meeting Boswell, the famous Monopools elephant, while we were out on a bushwalk. Once again, thanks for watching, and until next time in Epic Africa, cheers.